Kazimierz Górski is a legendary football manager. In fact, he is considered to be the greatest coach in Polish football history. He has seen success in the likes of Legia Warsaw or Greek sides Panathinaikos or Olympiacos, but his career peak was in early 1970s, when Kazimierz managed the Polish national team, guiding the nation to an Olympic silver in 1976, Olympic gold in 1972 and the third place in the World Cup in 1974. But I wonder if he would go on to conquer some top leagues or maybe even win the World Cup if he managed today. So today we are turning back the clock and putting 31-year-old Kazimierz in charge of his first professional managerial club, Legia Warsaw. We'll then simulate Football Manager into the future and see how Górski's career will progress. I gave Kazimierz around 135 current ability out of 200, similar to the level of the current Legia coach Kostas Roniaic, as well as a 190 potential ability. I also added a number of leagues, which you can see on the screen, but most importantly, put maximum preference for Kazimierz to manage the Polish national team. Moving on to the actual career, Kazimierz started by winning the subscription button. But he hands it over to you, you just need to click it to redeem the trophy, he said. In all seriousness, he got his hands on the Polish League title quite comfortably, 10 points ahead of Lech Poznań. He also won the Super Cup against Raków. However, Kazimierz saw an early third round exit in the Polish Cup against GKS Tychy. Legia took part in the Conference League this season, sweeping through Levski Sofia, Spartak Trnava and Maccabi Tel Aviv in the qualifiers. They got into Group C with AZ Alkmaar, Swedish BK Häcken and Sparta Prague. They progressed to the knockout playoff round, but they were stopped by another side of Kazimierz, Panathinaikos. It was a successful debut season, so can he keep the form in the next one? No, because Legia finished 4th, way off the title fight. In fact, they were as low as 7th midway through the season. Kazimierz didn't even get his team to play in Europe. He lost the cup final against the side he briefly managed, ŁKS Łódź. So maybe something in the Champions League. Well, he was eliminated in the third qualifying round against Slavia Prague, but at least made it to the league phase of Europa League, missing out on the knockout playoffs by a single goal difference. And I think this is why he kept his job. But without winning the title, Kazimierz might need to look for a new club, unless he proceeds to resign almost immediately after the season. Although he's already achieved more than with Legia in real life, he thought it was time to go for a new challenge. And that challenge came in December, but it was a very interesting destination. Saint-Étienne from Ligue 2. Kazimierz took over a side just above the relegation zone, which he guided to a safe mid-table finish. But this was only the starting point. Kazimierz took the time to rebuild the squad in the summer transfer window, which he then guided to an automatic promotion from 2nd place. What a result it is. I'm wondering, how is he going to do in Ligue 1? He got sacked in October due to poor league positioning. Saint-Étienne were 17th in the league at the time, and after that sacking, climbed to 8th. Not exactly optimal. This left Górski out of football for the rest of the season, until he joined another Ligue 1 side, Angers, which finished rock bottom. Kazimierz was sent packing in January. He knew this was an unacceptable situation. He won a Polish league title, got Saint-Étienne promoted, and now he was sacked twice. So what's next? Kazimierz decided to return to the place where he started, Legia. The team finished on miserable 7th last season and needed someone to get them back on track. This season wasn't good either under Valencia legend Ruben Baraja. So, was Kazimierz the right man to save the club? Of course, because he managed to win the Polish league again by a single point. What a title fight it was, by the way. The following season though, he got sacked due to poor league position. And that position was 4th place, only 3 points behind the title winners Widzew. He also lost the cup final to Zagłębie, which makes it a disaster of a season. But Legia had a chance to partake in the Champions League. After overcoming Lincoln Redims in the 2nd qualifying round and their seat in the 3rd quite comfortably, FC Midtjylland awaited in the playoff. In the first game, hope seemed to be lost, with Legia losing 2-0. But at home, they turned things around to qualify for the Champions League league phase, where they may have only got 3 points from a game against Sparta Prague. But overall, it was a very good campaign. Sure, Kazimierz did not win any trophies this season, but I still think the sacking was harsh. So, the question arises, where is he going next? Probably some holidays, because he spent season 9 without the club. I've seen him being wanted by rock-bottom Bundesliga side Bochum, but it seems it came to no fruition. In season 10, he's still on some sort of a longer holiday. So maybe something in season 11. Finally! Kazimierz got appointed by Hansa Rostock from the 2nd Bundesliga. Although he had a bad start, he still finished 4th, only 1 point behind the automatic promotion spot. Season 12 is going to be his big chance to secure another promotion in his career. And it truly could be. as Hansa finished third in the league, meaning they went on to a promotion playoff against Hertha, which they lost. But if Kazimierz and Hansa were this close twice, maybe third time is a charm and they will actually get there. Kazimierz joined Kaiserslautern, who also played in the second Bundesliga. What even is his thinking process? Probably smarter than mine, because guess what? He not only got promoted, but also won the entire second Bundesliga. Hansa Rostock, for comparison, finished 10th. And it looks like someone got bored of F1 esports just like me. But Kazimierz wasn't managing Kaiserslautern in the Bundesliga. Instead, he took care of FC Köln and guided them to 8th in the league. This was the first good season in the top 5 league for Kazimierz. So what's happening next? He got Köln to the 5th place in the Bundesliga. Except he didn't, because he moved to Leicester in December and proceeded to finish 13th in the Premier League. I know the Prem is promised land of football, but come on, you could have Europa League or even Champions League football if you stayed. In season 16, Kazimierz stayed in Leicester, guiding them to a safe 10th place. That's literally it about the season. And season 17 was another mid-table finish, 14th this time. But things took a turn for the worse, as Górski was sacked in November due to poor league position, but the Foxes still don't have a manager, and that is because they were relegated from the Premier League by Thierry Henry. This game is brilliant sometimes. Now this was the biggest plot twist, right? What if I told you Kazimierz stayed unemployed for 6 years and retired aged 53? I genuinely feel disappointed at this point. I mean, why? Why would you do that while having experience in England, Germany and France? Why didn't you return to Legia at any point? You've got a couple of chances. Kazimierz was a beast of a manager, and all he won was 2 Polish league titles and a second Bundesliga. Sure, Kazimierz did manage a number of solid teams, but overall, this career feels very disappointing. I know this format of a video is similar to what you see on the Tom FM channel, but I just want to cover some different parts of the footballing world rather than the UK and top 5 leagues. So, if you would like to see some other experiments, let me know in the comments. I also run a save with SFC Opava where we build a nation of Czechia. We are about to start season 4, and if you would like to see how it is going so far, you can watch the video which you have on the screen right now.